Hi guys, it's your girl Morgan Sinclaire. I filmed this so many times. I'm probably gonna start this over again. But if you're reading the caption of the video, you know that I have Bell's palsy. And I don't know what to say right now because I didn't expect me filming this video. I didn't expect sitting here and telling you guys that basically my job my job stressed me out, and that triggered my it triggered the Bell's palsy. I'm actually very nervous right now because I'm very insecure about this, and I have been sitting with this condition for about 2 weeks. And God put it on my heart to post this on my YouTube and tell you guys, because I really don't know how long it's going to take for the Bell's palsy to reverse, if it does reverse. So I guess a little background about Bell's palsy. So Bell's palsy is a face paralysis, a paralysis of your face. And it's usually brought by like a viral infection. Doctors don't know the causes, but they say that it can be triggered by trauma. It can be triggered by stress, which is what triggered mine according to them. Or you can go like on vacation or something, and like you get bit by a bug or whatever. And yeah, so this is so bad. Okay, y'all probably looking at me like, what? And it's gonna be so unedited because I feel like I'm gonna cry looking back at this. I decided to post this, one, because God put it on my heart, but also really because I can't say that I'm transparent with you guys and I'm not being transparent about what's actually happened to me. So a little background story. I woke up like one Sunday. Actually, my best friend flew out one Sunday here to spend time with her boyfriend and me, and we decided to go to brunch. So I woke up one morning getting ready like usual, but I woke up really disoriented and just kind of felt off. I really thought I just got up wrong, and like I just was like, oh, I'm just gonna brush it off. But I was stumbling, trying to get to the bathroom, and I was just like, yo, I just got up wrong. And I just remember having like this massive headache, but only on the right side. So I tried to get ready, and like I just remember putting the toothbrush in my mouth, and like I couldn't get the toothbrush there. Like it wouldn't hold. And trying to put my contacts in was a big issue too, because I just couldn't see. Like I couldn't see at all. And when I finally tried to like look in the mirror, I was like, yo, my face isn't moving. It isn't making any movements on the right side. And I seriously was scared, and I thought I had a stroke. Like legit, I thought I had a stroke. I was sitting there trying to calm myself down because I was like, man, Morgan, you had a stroke. Like you had a minor stroke and you need to go to the emergency room. And so I ended up calming myself down and calling my mom and kind of just asking her if she was alone, because I was too embarrassed to tell her what was wrong, honestly, because I was like, I don't know if I had a stroke, but I don't know what's wrong with me. I started to Google, and I didn't know what was going on. So like when I said that, they were on their way back from vacation. They took a vacation or whatever. My sister was in the car, and she told me to FaceTime her. And like she told me to like blink and talk. and smile, and I couldn't do anything on the right side. My words weren't slurred as like a person with a stroke or a stroke patient, but like I could tell like spit was like coming, like it wasn't, and my tongue was like tingly. So like I guess symptoms that I had, I mentioned headache. I couldn't move my face, but also like the right side of my tongue is tingling, and it's still tingly. Like, so yeah, she told me to go to the urgent care. She said I didn't have a stroke. My sister is in the medical field, so like that's why like I was talking to her. But it was kind of crazy because I'm still thinking, okay, I got a stroke. So I went to the urgent care, and they saw me right away, and the doctors they examined me. They listened to my heartbeat. They touched my face, and I just remember the doctor touching my face and just like doing this, and like it was a numb feeling. Like I barely could feel that. Like, but I knew he was touching my face because I could see him. And I told him like what happened and how I got up this morning, and he kind of was looked at me and was like, well, you don't have a stroke, you're okay. And that helped my heart rate subside. But I still wanted to know what was wrong with me. And so like he was just like, well, you have a case of Bell's palsy. And like they kept asking me like, have you been camping, have you went outside lately, has a bug bit you or anything like that? And I literally went to work, home, and work. Like I haven't been bitten by anything. Like I don't go anywhere. And then like they was just like, oh, well, we'll give you steroids and you should be fine within like 2 weeks. Well, 2 weeks is bad, but also my words are a little slurred sometimes when I talk. But 2 weeks have passed by, and I'm still kind of like this. I can tell a little bit that things get better. So like I'm gonna take my glasses off. And like if I blink really slow, my eye blinks. If I'm just blinking regular, it doesn't blink. If I smile, it's all on this side. And I'm gonna put my glasses back on because I've had all kind of issues and side effects, and like sensitivity to light. I've had really bad headaches, nausea, dizziness. Like I'm literally walking outside and I have to like close my eye because it wouldn't close. And like my lips are chapped all the time. And of course, the smiling, but I think the worst thing is feeling so exhausted. So that's the background story. But like I guess I should talk about what brought it on. So the doctor said mine was triggered by stress because I haven't been anywhere, and me saying I haven't been anywhere. But the cause was so unknown. Like it kind of felt like the doctor was like, here, take these steroids, and push me aside. And like I don't understand, why we don't know what's going on. And I also, when I was doing research, because I'm going to do research about this. I want this to turn. I want God to heal me right now. And I've been sitting on this for 2 weeks. And I really don't think that I don't know. I really don't know if it's going to reverse anytime soon. I pray that it does, but it's kind of crazy because in my research, it's actually very common. A lot of people have it, but I don't see a lot of people with color talk about it. Like, I've only seen one black girl, and she was born with it. And like in my mind, I'm like, dang, like I'm sad about getting it, but imagine being born with it. Like, but and she already talked about it. Like, bro, she already said she's a baddie and she's gorgeous, and I'm gonna put her in the description box below because she's amazing. But I don't see anyone talking about their journey, people of color, or talking about, you know, like their level of pain, because like no one knows that like my neck is killing me and so is my head. My head is killing me, and basically my job stressed me out to the point where it triggered the Bell's palsy. So this is like basically what happens with what happens at my job. So I was very depressed about where I was. The environment is so toxic, and the people are even more toxic and petty. And of course I have some coworkers that like I can confide in, like a couple, but like for the most part, the job was so stressful. Like every part of it stressed me out. The work, the environment, the everything, the people. And I just wasn't happy. And I never had a time or a week where I don't remember a time where I didn't have a mental breakdown at my job. That's for sure. Like I had a mental breakdown. It's literally started out like maybe like every day for the past 6 months. I would go and cry, or at least 3 times a week I would cry about my job because I just hated it. I hated every part, every part. And then I remember confiding in people about what I was going through, and they just kind of wrote me off. And it's been hard to go to the job and sit there in front of those people and knowing that like I've been stressed out and they have caused it. Like that, it's been the hardest thing for me to do. And anyway, I have notes too, so I'm just looking down to make sure I got everything. But yeah, like I wouldn't be the YouTuber I am. I hate the word YouTuber, but I wouldn't be me. Like I wouldn't be me if I didn't tell you guys about it. I wouldn't be authentic if I didn't be forthcoming with this and be transparent about it. I don't want to go outside. I don't want other people to see me. I don't want people to look at me different. I do pray that it reverses. I'm believing in God for this. I have faith for this. I have like crazy faith. Like I put a sticky note on every mirror, like legit, like there's a sticky note right there on every mirror in the house, because it's hard for me to look in the mirror and see my original smile. Like I know what I used to look like. Like I know this, like, and so to see my face be like disformed and morphed into something different, and to basically show no emotion on the right side has been the hardest thing ever for me. It didn't hit me until yesterday that which made me cry while I was doing some research on it because I know nothing about it. That there is a chance that it could take a long time for it to reverse, or there's a chance that it could reverse tomorrow and come back the next day. Like it's so unknown. Like people don't have any stories about it. No one's sure about anything. It's so unsure, and I'm just so believe it or not, I'm scared. I'm not supposed to be fearful because I have faith in God, but I wouldn't be human if I didn't express how scared I am of this, because of the possibility of it just not reversing. But I know, like, God promised me something. Like, I prayed on it. God promised me something. I really want to encourage everyone who has Bell palsy that, like, you're not in it alone. I will be documenting my journey. Like, I will be sharing my updates and how I feel, because it's times where I would talk to my friends and I felt so alone about this. Like, I felt like, no, y'all don't understand. Like, when I look in the mirror, I don't see Morgan anymore. So, like, if you have Bell's palsy, first of all, I'm with you and I'm sorry. And I'm sorry that the doctors didn't have more for you, because they didn't have more for me. But I'm also like, I'm sorry that there's not enough out there. And I'm sorry that you feel this way, because I feel bad. So I want to make sure that I'm being an advocate for you guys and being an advocate for myself. And I want this video to be like a testimony of the miracle that God's going to have. And for you and for me, like, yo, like, man, I want God to be like, okay, tomorrow you're fine. But I just know it's going to take longer than that. So I don't have anything else. I feel like I've talked too much. I miss actually smiling, and I miss like life before this, because when you get, no one talks about getting it in like their adult life. Everyone talks about getting it younger, but like when you actually know what your like smile looks like, and then you have to turn around and like look like this, you're like, dang, you never know what you had until it's gone. And that was, bro, when I tell all my friends, like, I can't wait for this is over, so I just want to smile. But then in the back of my mind, I'm like, what if this is never over? So I don't know, guys. I'm gonna post this video, I'm pretty sure, like, in between my apartment vlog, so you'll see this video and then you'll see my apartment vlog. But everything after that will probably be a journey of that and everything else. And I feel like I rambled, and I'm sorry, but yeah, that's why I haven't posted on Instagram. And I just been sitting for 2 weeks trying to figure out if my face is gonna ever turn. And yeah, so hopefully this video helps.